away for Mitch. Here comes Dimmitt. Leading scorer of the NA3 with a little bit of stick handling. He'll lose it. It'll end up being backhanded into the neutral zone by the Jets. Giving chase will be Scyther. Scyther for your Jacks will hit it all, will get hit across the boards, and it'll end up behind the net. Wrap around attempt opportunity to score. Pretty much been an even strength game both ways here today so far. I mean, I really haven't seen anybody have a huge opportunity. The Jacks have had some defensive struggles though. As you can see, Metro has had, quite a few breaks here. Picked up in the corner by West. West will lose it back to the Jets. The Jets will throw it around the boards. It's picked up the opposite side by Jazrowski. Fink will hold on to it. Shot taken just to the outside. Mitch couldn't get to the back door in time as the rebound was right there. It's picked up by Barron, who will tag on it. Barron will turn it over to Fink. Fink will throw it down into the zone. Giving chase for the Jets will be Reed. Adam Reed will turn it around the corner. Lisi will break up the play, the captain of your Cleveland Junior Lumberjacks, and Zinner will have it right there. Lisi will hold on to it. Cross ice pass, almost a full 200 as it goes all the way, and it's picked up by Monfils. Monfils dipsy-doos around and the whistle back on the bench. Put the line change back on the bench. It has to be the original line that was on the ice. Face-off taken. Zinner will lose it as it's down into the corner. Scyther will have it. Scyther will take it. Shot taken to the outside, and the Jacks get a good shot on goal. Pushed back the opposite way. Giving chase will be Scyther. Scyther will pick it up, and it's down into the defensive territory for Cleveland. Regrouping with it will be the Jacks. It's pushed back out to neutral ice just along the other side of the blue line, and the Jets will have an opportunity left of Alex Larson. Picked up behind the boards, bounced off. Giving speed will be Jazrowski. Jazrowski will lose it right there. He'll bring it around the boards. It'll be picked up by Lisi. Lisi will throw it up. It'll be West once again. West holding on to it right there. They're looking for some help here, and the Jacks definitely, in the words of Bob Uecker, need to get something going here. As Lisi will grab it, Jazrowski will have it. It'll go down along the boards. Jazrowski with it once again. It'll be pushed all the way down the length. West will give chase, and that will be an icing.
For the Jets, Reed and McKinnon had some great shots all day to wind up and shot, but Cleveland took advantage of that defensively.
All the way down for Bear. Bear will cross it over to Scyther. Scyther will bring it up. Sawchik will have it. It'll be tagged in by Hamilton. Hammy will give chase. He's down in there, picked up on the opposite side by Scyther, who will throw it back down in behind Dylan Kelly. Picked up by centering feed for Sawchik. Sawchik couldn't get to it. It was picked up by Hamilton. And we're going to get an icing. It's going to go off. Score live from Hoover Arena. Not many people know this, but Hoover Arena is actually the practice home of that's a good amount of scores. I usually do it every game, and that's a long list, believe me. I've gone through there all the time.
Still a lot of hockey going on.
Oh, absolutely.
At this time of the year.
Bear will pick it up. He'll bounce it off the boards. Mitch will have it. Mitch bounces it off the boards. It's Baker with it once again. Bear will have it. Bear will throw it down. It'll be picked up by Scyther. Scyther to Dimmitt. Dimmitt will hold it right there. Flipped up to Fink, and Fink will give speed. Fink breaks up the play. Good poke check away. He's still fighting with it. Dimmitt with it. Dimmitt the leading scorer in the NA3HL right now, and he was a third star a couple weeks ago. Picked up once again by Fink. Here comes Scyther. Scyther looking in for the speed as Mitch wasn't just a bit behind the puck. As the Jets will bring first. It'll be Scyther with it once again. Scyther will hold on to it, rimmed around the boards to Zinner. Zinner will pop it forward, throw it into neutral territory. Here's Sawchik, open ice, he's leveled. As Sawchik had a little bit of opportunity, Reed will have it right there. It's back down for Hamilton. Hamilton with a big hit along the blue line. As it's picked up over by the Jets, dumped back in by Bazin. Bazin will lose it right there. It'll be picked up the opposite side by Sherb. Sherb will have it, he'll bring it up speed with will be Shawalo. Shawalo down into the zone. Sherb down into the zone. It'll be turned over for Zinner. Zinner to Sawchik. Sawchik looking for the feed. Cross ice. He's got Hammy open. Hammy with a shot, and it's held out.
This first period strong, but it looks like they won't be able to do it.
Metro penalty penalty, 2 minutes for slash.
You're listening to Cleveland Junior Lumberjacks hockey on 88.3 FM. The Sting alongside my play-by-play partner, Tony Spazic. I am Eddie Jansen.
Picked up right there. The Jacks on their first power play opportunity of the game, and they need to make it stand here for this one. 3:09 left.
From both sides of the ice, and he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, Larson's a strong goaltender. He definitely has his head on him. As I said in the interview, we don't really have here in Cleveland, we don't really have a 1A, or we don't have a 1 and a 2. We got a 1A and a 1B. 7 seconds remain here in this one. 0-0 is the score here from the Hoover Arena 1, and that will end the Division III. The Alvarez brothers are up in Army. They're playing D1. excuse me, and of course you see a lot of players at the ACHA level. As I said in the pregame, or in the interview earlier this week, the Ohio University team was here for the ACHA D1 Nationals, and I can't count how many players that used to play for us are on that team. So it's picked up by Fassbender, who will throw it down the length of the ice. Jezrowski couldn't get it. It's down for West. West will hold on to it. Back to Jezrowski. John Jezrowski looking for the shot. West at the top of the circle. Shot came from the outside. Dylan
on the ice, but they just couldn't put it in. Opportunities are going to be limited here.
Well, this is typical of your Jacks, and this is something that we've talked about all year. You see the Jacks kind of half throttle in the first. They're feeling out where they need to go, what they need to do. They're feeling out how
the other team is playing, but you don't want to take too much time, and I think that's what Cleveland has to be concerned about.
Absolutely here. It's picked up back behind the zone. Hamilton will grab it. Hamilton will turn it over. It's picked up on the opposite side. Zinner with a shot. Centering feed, nobody's home. As Seither will wind with a clapper from the outside. It's rimmed just a bit outside. And here comes Metro. Sterling will have it. He'll turn it over to Zinner. Zinner will give it to Sterling. Sterling will break it in. 1-on-2 break, and Larson will hold it. Dipsy doodling around with it, doing a little Alexander Ovechkin spin move going on as it's back into the defensive zone for the Jacks with 12:07 remaining in the second period. Centering feed right there. Seither will have it. He'll lose it. It'll be pushed back the opposite way for Dimmitt. Metro with an opportunity. Alex
put that puck in the net. Just hasn't worked for him thus far.
Well, as a Cleveland fan and somebody who gets paid by the Jacks, but you know, as a Cleveland fan, I can sit there and go, I can tell you why you're not scoring. His name is Alex Larson. You know, he's the second best goaltender in the league, and he is making it known here tonight. You know, he wants that playoff spot. He wants that playoff knot all the way through the series. Pushed back by Zinner. Zinner down into the zone. Hamilton will have it right there. Hamilton will turn it to Zinner. Zinner will hold on to it right there. Zinner looking for it. Centering feed. Sawchik will have it. Sawchik will hold on to it. Sawchik with it once again. Zinner will turn it over. Louis Sawchik with the opportunity. Bounces off the crossbar. It'll be Hamilton with it once again. Hamilton centering feed shot once again. Never made it through traffic. He's mauled down to the ice. No call. He's being held as it's brought back the opposite way by the Jets. Zinner with a big hit. And the Jacks have a little bit of wind in their sails. Here comes Smith trying to break it through. Coincidental minor penalties to David Fassbender, number 24 for your Jacks. And I think it was, I didn't see his number. I'll find it here in a second. Kilgore, Tommy Kilgore.
Coincidental minor
About
penalties
8 minutes
for
to go in the
Metro,
second
number 22,
period.
Tommy
2-0
Kilgore.
Cleveland
2
Junior
minutes
Lumberjacks with the lead.
for delayed game.
2 minutes and 57 seconds left in the second period. Picked up the opposite way, thrown back around Bear with it. Bear to Seither. Seither will hold on to it. He's hacked at it. Hiding by the turnbuckle has its advantages. You get good barking areas there, but at the same time, it's a dangerous spot to stand. 2 minutes and 24 seconds. 40 seconds remain on the penalty to number 24, Tim Perks. Cleveland they are 1 for 2 tonight. They need to get this third one. Sawchik will have it. Here comes Seither with a shot, turned to the outside. It'll be Mitch with it around the corner. Mitch stick handling with it down low. Cleveland stepping up the speed here to Seither. Seither back over to Bear. Bear will lose it, and here go the Jets. It's taken up right there. Good poke check away. Has 56 seconds left on it. We are almost underway here. Our referee Grunke will drop the puck, and we are back underway here in Cleveland. It's picked up by Fink right off the bat early. Fink will bring it into the zone. Fassbender will lose it, and here come the Jets the opposite way with speed. Will come Sherb. Sherb will have it right there. He'll rim it around the board. Sherb with it, holding on to it right there. He's still looking for some help. Picked up the opposite way. Lisi will have it. Lisi will hold on to it right there. He'll bring it through neutral territory and bring it up into the zone. Picking it up will be Mitch. Mitch will rim it down and throw it into the boards. All the way around it will go, and it'll be picked up by Kyle Fink. Fink will lose it right there. Metro will grab it. He's looking for some help. Bear sees his opportunity for Smith, has some room. Smith with speed looking for the outlet, and he couldn't seem to get to it as Dimmitt will bounce it to the other side. Cameron Dimmitt, the leading scorer in the NA3 right now, will lose it. It'll go back the opposite way. Dimmitt's held up along the boards, offsides being tagged, and Cleveland will have to tag up. Metro will come back the opposite way, and it's Bazin with it. Bazin will have it, and it'll be backhanded out to Dimmitt. 2-on-2 if they hurry. Here comes Dimmitt and Fink. Dimmitt with a shot through, right? You saw halfway through the second about that throttle just jammed into high gear, turned into afterburners, and the Jacks have picked it up. They're making Metro work for it, and I think this is the way the rest of this series is going to go. Whether Metro wins tomorrow, Sterling with an opportunity shot, Alex Larson holding strong. There's Alex again with another save. Alex once again with a save, and there's some physicality going on right in front of the net. In the words of a few people, cross-ice pass, it's turned over to Dimmitt. Dimmitt will turn it to Fink. Fink with speed into the zone. Fink shot to the outside. It would have sailed wide. Cleveland's penalty kill unit is stepping up. And what would you do if you're the Jets? I mean, what are you thinking about this, Eddie?
Well, you got to put people in the slot, and I don't think that the Jets have been able to do that much here this evening.
Seither will grab it right there. He's looking for some help. Seither holds onto it, brought back through the zone. Brought all the way down in, picked up by Zinner. Zinner will hold on to it right there. 9 minutes and 20 seconds remain in this one. It's all the way down the ice. Sawchek will be back down there. It's picked up by the Jets, and Sawchek couldn't get to it. Zinner will grab it. Didn't see the call, so I can't tell if it was legit or not, but it was behind the play, obviously. But the hard part now is that Cleveland's going to have to kill this one. Empty net for Metro. That's the big deal that I didn't see. It'll be picked up by the Jets. They've got the 6-on-4 advantage, trying to put one past Larson. Here come the Jets. Looking for the shot. Larson lets it go behind the net. He slides around, centering feed right there. Cleveland looking to toss it down out of the net. 1 minute and 5 seconds remain in this one. Here come the Jets. It's pushed off, bringing it back down. Will be Balderas. Balderas will have it right there. Excuse me, I keep screwing it up, messing up his name. I'll get his pronunciation right eventually. Here come the Jets. Opportunity, backhand shot cleared out. Under a minute remains in this one. Shire will have it right there. Stemkowski with it. Stemkowski with a shot. Backdoor wide open. Larson lets it go, and Metro will score. The shutout is gone with 40 seconds remain. Fink. Fink will lose it, and here comes the Jets. Morgan Roth, cross-ice pass, bringing it up for the Jets will be Bazin. Bazin will take a shot. It's just a bit outside as it's picked up by Barron. Barron back over to Dimmitt. Dimmitt airballs it, and it ends up going off.
And to catch the Metro Jets unaware.
Well, it's not an unobtainable score right now. I mean, it's only 1-0. I mean, 1 goal, and we're back into this. So it's rims around the boards. Bear on the opposite side will lose it. Picked up by Smith. Smith will have it. He slips up. Centering feed right out front. Backdoor shot taken by Spencer, and nobody was home. Or excuse me, Sherb. Sherb will have it. It rims around the boards for Bear. Bear will grab it on the opposite side. Cleveland's got to get these defensive problems because Metro's going to capitalize on them all the way. Dimmitt will grab it. Dimmitt, the leading scorer for the NA3, tagged it across the ice to got by a little bit of time. I believe he thought Mitch was there, but he wasn't. Back down into the zone, stopped by Smith. Pat Smith will forward it up to Dimmitt. Cameron Dimmitt will lose it right there, and it's thrown back into the zone. Let it wing. Blue line, red line, then dumps it in. Down for Fink. Fink will have it down in there. Dylan Kelly slid a Bear on the defense. Face-off taken, won by Cleveland, picked up by Sawchik. Sawchik will have it. The scrum envelops right along, just outside the corner on the near side of the boards. Closest to me, picked up by the Jets. Here comes Sterling. Sterling centering feed, shot taken right there.
Really play man-to-man defense and really guard your guy, know where he's going with the puck.
Picked up on the opposite side by the Metro, shot taken. Cleveland ends up clearing it out of the crease. Mansola will whack at it. He'll blow a tire, and he'll go down on the ice. Picked up the opposite way. Here comes Sherb. Sherb will backhand it up right now. Cleveland has to hold on to it here for another 10 minutes until they can get out of this one. It's Stemkowski all the way down, back to full strength. Fox will chase it down. Fox stops in front of the net. Sherb behind it, and it's back over to Bear. Bear keeping it in along the red line, dumped down and along the zone. No ice as it's waved off, picked up by Metro. Well, like I said, Jacks are a second period hockey team. They throttle up in the second. The problem is that you got to get out of the first without being too far behind. So here comes Metro once again. Defensive or offensive play has been really good. Beliski with it on the opposite side. Shot taking, good defense from Cleveland. Bounces off the back of the net, and it's picked up by Smith. Smith will throw it up. He had Fassbender as a pot hanger, and nobody was there. Here's West with it again. It's fought with by Jezrowski, and the Metro Jets will come back from Baker. Baker's knocked off of it. Here goes Bear. Bear to Fassbender. Fassbender to Smith. Here goes Fassbender with some speed. It's poke checked away by the Jets. Adam Reed back the opposite way. Hit off the boards by Smith. Reed
find out what you're doing wrong and think about how you're going to correct it during that whistle.
Yeah, but obviously the regrouping's not working here. I mean, we're down 1-0 with 8:19 left here in the first. So, you know what, right now you need to develop some flow, in my opinion, you know? You need to get something going here. Mitch will pick it up. He'll dump it down to the corner. Lisi gives a little bit of chase. Metro threatening once again. Mitch and Fink will collide. Here comes Baker with a shot from the outside. An opportunity for Metro, and it's turned away. Fink will bounce it off the glass. Baker will have it. Mitch will have it. Centering for Dimmitt. Here goes Cameron. Cameron with a shot. It's poke checked away. Just a bit outside of the net. Mitch will keep it into the zone. It's back in the corner, far side for Dimmitt. Dimmitt fighting for it. He's getting mauled as it's turned over to Mitch. Mitch will lose it right there. Fink down in for it. They all kind of collided behind the net. Here goes Cameron in for it. Dimmitt, big hit behind the net. And he's going to get a boarding call
Got
for
lucky
what?
there last time with the goalie Dylan Kelly being out of the net, but they were unable to seize upon that, and that might have been their best chance in this period.
Dylan Kelly is there. The Jags aren't the ones that got lucky. Dylan Kelly got lucky. West had position on everything. It was Sherb with a shot, and it ends up off into the glass. Dylan Kelly got lucky massively. Fink will bring it across the ice, or across the neutral zone. He's leveled out. The ability to see for the officials. The net here at Hoover Arena that protects the fans is clear. So a lot of times you can't see it when it bounces off the top of the glass and the net doesn't move. So that case, it kind of worked out in our favor. Big hit right in front of us. Lisi will turn it over to Sherb. Sherb will wind with a clapper. Kick save and a beauty by Alex Larson. Turned over for the Jets. Rimmed around the boards. Picked up by Dimmitt. Dimmitt's hit along the glass. Dimmitt will still get with the puck. It's cleared out. Here goes Lisi. And it's pressed through the legs of Bazin. Bazin will turn it to Beliski. Beliski with it. Shot backdoor wide open. The Jacks almost got caught with another pot hanger. Cleared out of the zone with 4:12 remaining in the first. Face off to the right of Dylan Kelly. Rimmed around the boards, picked up for Smith. Smith will lose it, and it ends up that. He'll lose it. It'll rim around the boards for the Jets. It's picked up on the opposite side by Sterling. Sterling will lose it. Here come the Jets. It's broken up by Pat Smith. Kicked out of the zone by Dimmitt, and the Jacks definitely have to regroup going into the second. They need that momentum shift of the intermission. They got 2 minutes and 37 seconds to get there before they get a few-minute break to go back into the locker room and restack the deck. Fink will go for the opposite side with it. Picked up by Baker. Baker will turn it to Fink. Fink will turn it back over to the Jets. Their passes aren't crisp enough tonight. And what a dipsy-do move right there, attempted by number 5, Cameron Bazin. It didn't happen. Here goes Mitch. He's got Fink, but there's a pot-hanging defenseman. As it's picked up there in the neutral zone, kept in. Cleveland will have Hamilton to tag and Seither on the ice for Cleveland, along with Barron and Sawchik. Picked up by Sherb. Sherb will hold on to it right there. He brings it back around the net, looking for his outlet. He can't seem to get it. Barron's getting it, no call, as Barron tripped up Sherb, fighting the scrum envelops right in the corner. It's picked up by Zinner. Zinner's holding off a man. Zinner will fight with it along the opposite side. It's back out to Reed and kept in the zone by Metro. Here comes Barron and Metro with a shot. Alex Larson, big save once again right there.
It's really been all Larson there in goal. And he'll cover up again. Face-off to come in the neutral zone.
Here comes Dimmitt with an opportunity to go back along the ice. Bounces off the glass. Lisi will give chase. Fassbender will grab it from Larson. Larson to Lisi. Lisi will hold on to it and begin their breakout. Here comes Lisi. He'll blow an edge as it turns over to Dimmitt. Dimmitt to West. West will have to hold it till Dimmitt clears, and here comes Lisi. Lisi cross ice past the Fassbender. Fassbender, quick shot! And wow, did that ramp up off and into the netting. Kilgore was tossed out. Down in the zone, rimmed around the boards. Lisi will go down for it. 1 minute remains in the power play. Picked up by West. West down low to Dimmitt. Dimmitt looking for his outlet. He's got Lisi up top at the point. Lisi to Fassbender. Fassbender back to Lisi, and the high slot shot taken just a bit outside. As it goes back out, Lisi will grab it along the top of the circle, and it clears the zone. Lisi fighting for it. It's back in defensive territory, and somehow magically made it all the way back into the corner. I didn't even see that one had that much speed. Lisi will break it out. 33 seconds remain on the power play. Fassbender will dump it down into the corner off the glass. Fink and Dimmitt down for it. Fink will hold on to it right there. He bats it into the corner. What is Cleveland doing as Dimmitt will hold on to it? Back to the point for Lisi. Lisi with a shot. First legitimate shot of this
within about 30 or 45 seconds after Metro had scored.
Cleveland is finally on the board. 4:13 in the second. We'll get the official call for you here in a second. The Metro goal was Hellebychik from Clisson-Shire, and Cleveland doing a good job to hold that 2-goal lead.
So Cleveland still down by 1, but now they're showing that, hey, we don't want to play tomorrow. We want to have that off day, and we're going to do our best to make sure that we don't play tomorrow. A reminder, if Cleveland wins tonight, they will have won 2 out of the 3 games in the series. and will thus render the third game completely a moot point. And it looks like one of the Lumberjacks players is being chased from the ice.
Conference over at the Metro bench.
And it's a timeout for Metro.
Timeout Metro. They're using their timeout here.
As
Break.
Yeah. We'll be right back here on WBWC The Sting.
And within 2 minutes after Metro had taken a 3-0 lead.
Cleveland going in for the face-off. Fassbender and Baker are going at each other. Fassbender is kind of calming down here for a second. Fassbender will grab it. He skates down the zone looking for the help. Here comes Fassbender down through. Back over to West. West will play will be broken up by Metro. Metro to Sterling. Sterling will turn it over to Smith. Smith will have it on the opposite side of the zone. 3:38 remains here in the second. 3-2 your score. Cleveland down by 1. Cross ice to Fassbender from Jezrowski. Jezrowski, here comes West. Shot taken by West, back outside. Nobody home in the back door. And we'll get a whistle here.
As was one of them.
Monfils will go off. West will take the face-off back to Bear. Bear will throw it down into the zone deep. Bear giving chase down in. Reed will have it to Fassbender. Fassbender on the opposite side, centering feed. Sterling will grab it. Here come the Jets, 2-on-2 break. Sherb with Bardelis. Bardelis or Bazin. Bazin will have it. Big hit along the boards. Offensive opportunity for Metro, and Fassbender still holds it there. Bazin will grab it on the opposite side. He's looking for some help. Bazin will hold on to it. Turned over for Sherb. Sherb will have it, and it's Seither fighting with it. Bazin and Seither now at it. Turned back over for West. West will have it on the opposite side. West fighting for it. Turned over the opposite way, picked up by Fassbender. He'll lose it. Fassbender will turn it over. Fassbender backhand couldn't get it. Here go the Jacks. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Bounce forward. Metro will get it back into the zone. Baker with some speed. Baker coming in. Shot taken on Larson. Cut down the angle, and Metro will score on a rebound by Baker. That one will put him up by another 2.
Okay, so
going into the third with 1 minute and 49 seconds left. Cleveland, hockey fans, if you haven't sat down and listened to this yet, you need to. The third period is going to be a barn burner. They're
not going to call that. Instead, they're just going to elect to let them play 5-on-5 and look to finish out this period 5-on-5.
26 seconds, 4-2 the score. The Metro Jets lead your Cleveland Junior Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks came back on a brilliant bit of motion here. It's turned by Jezrowski. Jezrowski will turn it back over, and a penalty upcoming here to somebody. And it looks like 9 Metro for a hook, so Cleveland could still go in 1 goal down. 22 seconds remain. Shire's gonna sit down, and Cleveland has the opportunity to make this one happen.
Shire sitting down now for Metro. And with 22 seconds left in the second period, that 2-minute penalty will mean that there will be 1.5 minutes of power play for the Cleveland Junior Lumberjacks in the third period to start.
So Cleveland has started 2 periods on the power play. Lisi will grab it right there. Lisi will look to West. West will hold on to it. Down low to Dimmitt. Dimmitt looking for Fink, trying to get it up there. He couldn't get it. 9 seconds remain in the period. Turn back to West. 5 seconds remain. Back over to Dimmitt. Dimmitt will hold on to it to Fassbender. Fassbender wise with a clapper. Never makes it through. And that will end the period. I didn't even hear the horn go off. Now I do. Fink with Dimmitt. Dimmitt cross ice pass with some speed. He's got West up high. Fink down in there with Dimmitt. Dimmitt looking for it on the opposite side. Back to Fassbender. The pass never made it from it. It'll clear down to Alex Larson with 9 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Larson will tag it to Lisi. Lisi will hold on to it. He'll lose it in his skates. He's looking for some help. We're back to full strength now with 8:21 left. It'll be back up to Dimmitt. Dimmitt will lose it. Metro will throw it back down the opposite way. Lisi will have it there all the way across the ice to Seither. Seither back behind the net to Lisi. Lisi to Baker. Baker will have it. He'll rim it around the boards. Back to Fassbender. Fassbender will hold on to it. He'll give it right over to Sterling with a shot, and a quick glove by Alex Larson will end the play right there.
Larson doing a very good job right now in the third period. The Cleveland Junior Lumberjacks need to to take advantage of this power play, need to score here.
The Jacks need, you are absolutely right, the Jacks need to put one up, but it's not looking good right here as Metro had a good breakaway down the ice. 3-on-2 break, and Lisi will grab it down behind Larson. Lisi up to West. West will hold on to it right there. He still manages to gain control. Back over to Lisi. Steve Lisi, the captain for your Cleveland Junior Lumberjacks, will hold on to it and begin to move it up. 1 minute and 34 seconds remain on the 2-minute advantage. And we're going to get offsides as Guy Bradshaw will wave it down. It'll go out of the zone. Or excuse me, they're going to bring it all the way down as they call intentional icing.
Yes, and really Cleveland needs to be careful there.
Opposite way for Metro. Tagging it will be number 21. That's Bardelis. Back for Cleveland. Here goes Mansolo. Mansolo down into the zone, trying to get it away, and it's Kilgore who will keep it. Smith will bounce it up over to Zinner. Zinner will throw it in. 13:45 remains. Zinner trying to get in there. Metro trying to get out of this one, forcing a game 3 tomorrow. Big hit right there. Here goes Zinner. Zinner will dump it into the zone. Bo Zinner to Hamilton. Bo Zinner's taken out. Hamilton behind the boards, or behind the net. He'll fight with it on the opposite side. Zinner will throw it forward, turn it to Bear. Bear will lose it off of Guy Bradshaw, our officials, our linesmen skate, and dump it back into the zone with 13:30 remaining. Cleveland bringing it back out the opposite way, and Metro will gain control right around neutral ice. They'll lose it and throw it down. It'll be Beliski with it again. Beliski will hold on to it. He'll take a shot, and it's off of Hamilton. Hamilton will hold it from Beliski, and Zinner will fight with it right there. Metro is Cleveland's cylinders just don't seem to be firing on all cylinders right now. They don't seem to be hitting all the pins at the right time. It'll be Lisi on the back half. Lisi will hold on to it, rim it around the boards. It'll be picked up by the Jacks and turned over to Sawchik. Sawchik will bring it up through neutral territory, bring it through the Hoover logo. He'll dump it down, and it'll be a shot on net. It'll be picked up by Hamilton. Hamilton will have it right there. He's looking for it. Hamilton will hold on to it. He's held up. He's got Fred West. West looking for the opportunity. He breaks through a few guys. West still holding on to it right there. Back up across neutral territory, and bringing it in will be the Jets. They'll flip it up and get it down into the Jacks zone, and we're going to get an icing. It'll go back the length of the ice.
Legal.
Glass Siler will let it go back into the zone, and Fink will have it. Mitch and Fink with Dimmitt. Here comes Mitch. Backhand shot, centering back for Fink, and Fink just didn't have enough speed as it was going all the way back down. Turned all the way over by Bazin. Bazin will bring it down to Barron. Barron will hold it right there. Barron will grab it. It'll push back the opposite way to Seither. Seither will hold on to it. They'll throw it down across neutral territory, and it'll be Reed with it once again. Reed to Seither. Larson will tag it to the opposite side. 10 minutes and 30 seconds remain in this one. Dimmitt just couldn't connect, and Metro will bring it back the opposite way. They have to hold on it, or it's an offsides call. Seither will grab it back behind the net, and Cleveland looking to break out here. Mitch will have it. He'll turn it over. It'll be back over to Sherb. Sherb will have it, hit into the boards, and Seither's going to go to the bin for a boarding call.
Dimmitt not happy about that. Clearly showing his frustration on that call. But that puts Cleveland
across the blue line into neutral territory, down over to Sherb. Sherb will have it. It'll be back to Louis Sawchik. Here goes Louis. Louis will try to break it into the zone. It rims around the boards with Jezrowski on the opposite side. Jezrowski will hold on to it. Down over to Sawchik. Sawchik back centering feed. He'll lose it right there. Sawchik trying to break it up once again. 44 seconds remain in the Cleveland penalty. It'll be Bear holding it up right there. Sawchik keeps it in. It finally clears the zone. Bear fighting with it to keep it out, and Lisi will hold on to it. Here comes Bazin with the opportunity. Bazin with a shot, and it's just a bit outside. Turned over. Here comes Bear. Bear's got Jezrowski 2-on-2 if they hurry. Bear with a quick shot, and it's up and into the netting here.
To just look forward to tomorrow and a fresh start.
No, it wouldn't. I mean, really, no, it wouldn't. You still got 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and they've shown that they can score in quick succession. Just like this. Here comes Hamilton. Hamilton will break it down into the zone. He's got Zinner on the opposite side. Sawchik will lose it, and it'll be back out to neutral for Bear. Bear will grab Seither. Seither will hold on to it and dump it down into the zone. Hamilton will have it right there. Hamilton fights with it, picked up the other way. Turn the opposite way for Seither. Seither will grab it to Beliski. Beliski will lose it, and it'll be down. Here goes Sherb. Sherb will hold on to it right there. Big hit into the boards. Beliski will have it. Bear will hold on to it right there. It's Sherb once again to Seither. Seither holding on to it. He'll grab it, and along the boards, it'll be turned over to Beliski. Beliski for Metro centering. Alex sees it, and he'll grab onto it and hold on to it right there. I was really hoping that we would win and sweep a series. That'd be awesome.
Not the
Currently,
outcome
last
either of us
time
we're hoping for.
Yeah. currently, last time I checked, Metro or Flint and Pittsburgh will still tied. And currently, right now, it's 7:52 left in the first overtime. So Metro and Flint are still tied up. And remember, you guys, if you guys that are watching on the internet end of this broadcast, can click over to Fast Hockey and check that one out if you'd like. Jezrowski will have it down into the zone. New player on the ice for Cleveland, it will be Musgrave. Musgrave will lose it. Back out, coming down will be Baker. Baker will have it. He'll stick handle with it. Larson will grab onto it and hold on strong there. And definitely some words after it. 1 minute and 14 seconds left in the power play for Cleveland. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in this one. The time is not on. Give them a big thank you.
I also want to send a thank you to our Director of Broadcasting, Joe Tarantowski, our General Manager, Alex Hooper, Sports Director, and producer back in the studio, Eddie Jansen, for WBWC. I also want to thank Tony Sposett and the Cleveland Junior Lumberjacks for allowing us to broadcast this game.
Smith with a bad hit right there, and he's going to sit down for 2 minutes. There's still John. Move at 1:30. And this Metro's going to hold on to that there and let the clock tick down. It'll be brought back the opposite way. Here comes Sherb. Sherb with speed, centering pass, nowhere near anybody. It'll be 26 seconds remain. It'll be Mitch fighting with it once again. Mitch will let it clear the length of the ice with 20 seconds left in this one. All the way across and brought back down. Cleveland still fighting for it, and it'll be back the other way. All the way coming. 7 seconds remain in this one, and we are going to game 3 tomorrow afternoon at 1:30. We'll be right back with the wrap up of this one live here on WBWC 88.3 The Sting.